before I retired, I worked in labor and employment law, and I was an arbitrator, which means I studied and interpreted the contracts between companies and either their unions or their employees. I retired from that. I guess I've got one case that's still hanging, but that's one small one. And I loved that career, but as I was telling Hubie just a little while ago, I kind of reached a point where if I'm going to do anything else in my life, I need to go ahead. We only live so long, so I decided to go ahead and retire and pursue the writing.
And can you tell us about your family?
Well, my dad fought in the Korean War.
Right.
My mother didn't like it that Dad was in the Navy because he was gone all the time. He was on track to have a career with the Navy and even become an admiral.
How many years?
How many years in the Navy?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know exactly because he stayed in the reserves and all the way until I was in college.
And he was an admiral.
He was not an admiral,
Yeah.
but he was on track
Okay.
to become an admiral when
Right.
my mother put her foot down and said, "No, I don't want you to be in the Navy anymore. I don't like it." So,
Yeah.
Dad did the right thing, which is to keep Mama happy. So Dad left the Navy, but he stayed in the reserves. For years, like for another 20 years probably.
And you are arriving in Korea when?
I'm going to Korea May 25th to do research for my novel so that I'm accurately describing places and food and scenes and smells and so I can bring my readers into Korea to the best of my ability. Can't do that without being there myself. So I've planned this trip for almost a year. I'm super excited, and Hubie's been helping me so much